Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we are on Now's account from Vietnam server 2. We're going to be doing Harak testing, and I do think NECRODRAKON is going to be a boss where Harak is going to be the best hero to be running because he has the movement effect which will remove the debuffs from the boss onto him, so he will have high damage. Just like Lily May for NECRODRAKON is one of the best options, and this was considered to be one of the previous best teams. Now has run this team. He got 62 billion with it, and then he swapped Lily May for Harak and went up to 67 billion. And I think there's some even better ideas we have in here running both Lily May and Harak in the same team. And that is what we're going to try today. Basically, we're going to do a lot of different testing. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to try a team like this, and I want to try it with the resonating spell onto Harak to give more energy to him. We have the charms of Rainier. There are two different options we can do here. Either we give the charms to Rainier or we give it to Harak. I'm going to try for Harak this time. And basically what is going to happen is we're going to want the eating order to be a little bit different here. For example, I want the Frester Illusion to die first, and then after that Mikola can die. And if Rainier is low on health, he's going to get eaten or devoured by the Harak as well. So this is the team we're going to try. This is our first test. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so Mikola is going to run up to the front. And in the NECRODRAKON boss, Friesto doesn't deal that much damage himself. So he's mainly going to be here like food for the Harak. And the Mikola as well eventually can be food for Harak too. Okay, so first Devour goes off onto the Friesto Illusion, which is good for us. And so Harak is within the range of Mikola right now. He's going to be buffed up by the haste buff. The Frester and the Illusion are not buffed up by haste buff from this position. But again, like we mentioned, their damage is a little bit low in NECRODRAKON. Okay, and this is the cool thing. That Harak will devour the Illusion, and then he will devour this the second Illusion as well. So it's good for us because Frester's Illusion is not dealing that much damage in this boss, already up to 44 billion. Now we're going to devour the Rainier, which is also good. We want Rainier, like if we want another hero to be devoured, it is the Rainier. The problem is Harak is going to keep devouring over the whole match. I think the next devour is going to be the Mikola. But Mikola survived for a long time, which is kind of good because she can keep giving the haste buff to our team and the Combat Fury. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. 31 seconds left, all the way up to 55 billion. We only have 3 heroes remaining. And actually, I think in this position, it would be better if we ate the Friesto before the Mikola. And have the Mikola still here. Because Friesto, with the debuff from NECRODRAKON boss, Friesto is just not going to be hitting that hard. Okay, we're going to set a new record. Yeah, guys, we got a new record. And now Harak is not eating anything else. But he's going to devour the Friesto finally. But 9 seconds left, up to 70 billion already. 71 billion, 72 billion, yes. So we've gotten a new record. This is awesome. 74.4 billion with this team, which is crazy. This is crazy. Take a look at the damage. 41 billion from Harak, 22 billion from Lily May. And we're not even sure if this is like an optimal sort of arrangement of the heroes. Alright guys, time to do some more testing. We're just going to keep rearranging the heroes here. Okay, so another team that we can try is we're going to try now the Friesto main in front of the Harak for energy recovery and the Rainier in front of Lily May for the charm bonus. And let's try this team. Yep, let's go for it. Okay, so I think we actually want Mikola maybe on the other side. Well, here is good. Mikola is going to be buffing up both the Friestos. But the thing is, Friesto resummons his illusion onto the right. And so if we had Mikola on the right side, she would be buffing up more. But she's buffing up the Lily May from this position, and that's actually the most important. Lily May is more damage than the Friesto and his illusion. The resonating spell is really good onto Harak. I think we're going to want to keep that. Like, Verdant spell does well for Lily May because it gives her penetration to increase her damage for bosses. But I think resonating spell is way too good on Harak, giving him that attack ramping. But we can try both. Okay, this time he devours a Mikola instead of the Frester Illusion in this position. It could also be depending on the health, because he will devour the lowest health ally you have on your team. And so even if the hero is frontmost, you can still devour a backline placed hero if it is a lower health ratio. Anyway, we have our 2 kills. Now we devour the illusion after that, which is fine. We still have the Honor Arena from Mikola giving us the attack buff. We just are missing out on the haste onto Lily May, for example. But yeah, this is a boss, yeah, where Harak is going to definitely shine. Because he has a movement, he can dispel the debuffs from the boss. And him eating your allies, he's going to be able to power himself up. So we have 21 seconds left, 64 billion. And keep in mind, the previous best team with just Lily May was 62 billion today. So these teams are going insane. The only difference between this team and the previous is that we have the main Fresser in front of Harak instead of in front of Lily May, and this is doing better. Yeah, we got a higher score. It might be RNG, but 76.5 billion with this team is insane. And this is showing you that Harak is a force to be reckoned with. Okay, let's go for the next team test. So the next team test idea we have is going to be this one. And basically, the charms onto the Harak instead of the Lily May. However, if we're going to go for this, my problem is that Mikola is going to be on the left side, Lily May is going to be on the right, and we really want Lily May to be buffed up by the Mikola. So I'm thinking like, could we just do it like this? But then she still might not be buffing up the Lily May. I'm gonna try like this first of all. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Mikola's gonna be in a position where hopefully now she's gonna be buffing up Lily. Yeah, this is really good. Like, I guess one thing is that Mikola could be eaten earlier because she's like more frontline. Oh no, she's backline, so the Fresto main might be eaten earlier, but we saw that Fresto being eaten is fine. Okay, Mikola gets eaten first, and that's because she was the lowest health ratio, so that's a problem. Like, having Mikola the first one to be eaten is not the best. It's fine, but like, we're missing out on that haste buff, which can increase like Fresto and his illusions damage, and also Lily May's damage. Next one to be killed is Rainier, which is totally fine. And it's actually better for Rainier to die because his damage output is low. He's just here to provide the debuff onto the boss. So we'll retry this formation with Mikola in a different position so that she can survive longer. But then she won't be buffing up Lily May with the haste buff. Again, it could come down to RNG. Maybe if Mikola could somehow be at full health, then she wouldn't have gotten eaten first by the Harak. Let's see. Okay, wait. Okay, so then he killed the main Fresto, which is a problem again, like, because the illusion is immediately going to disappear. And also it, like, limits the number of stacks he gets, because if you can kill the illusion, and then kill the illusion a second time, and then kill the main Fresto, it's just bonus kills for Harak. But let's see what happens. We're still getting a crazy score. Like, in the end, when Harak is fully stacked up, with the resonating spell, he just hits way too hard. Are we actually gonna get a record with this? Because this looked like a really messy fight. I don't think we're gonna beat 76 billion, but we get pretty close. Yeah, we get pretty close, almost 75 billion. So definitely there's potential here. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. I think the resonating spell, fully ramp up the Harak, is the way to go. I'm honestly thinking like just sacrificing the Fresto, like, energy buff. Just don't care about it and just go for Lily May to be behind the Mikola. I just have a feeling this is gonna do better, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. So now Lily May, Fresto, and the Illusion are all gonna be buffed up by Mikola. We don't want Mikola to be eaten first. We want to devour the Illusion, so I need Mikola to be at full health here. Otherwise, oh no, we devoured the main Fresto first, which is bad. That is, yeah. But that comes down to like just the amount of damage that everyone took. Because the illusion was positioned in front of the Fresto in the team placement. Okay. The other thing I'm thinking and I'm wondering about is when he devours Mikola, does he gain the haste, like the Courage Sphere? Because we saw this with the Crazed Shell Brute, right? But I don't know. I would imagine not, but who knows? Okay, I can see how this could be getting the best score, but we'll just play it out and see what happens. It's just Harak 1v1 with the boss, which honestly for NECRODRAKON isn't even bad. But so definitely Harak is one of the best options for NECRODRAKON, but he's still, like, as you can tell, it's difficult for him to gain the energy back even after casting his ultimate. And the other thing is that while casting his ultimate, he gets the 700 energy back, but for all those strikes of his ultimate damage, it seems like he's not gaining any energy until he begins normal attacking again at the end of it. Okay, so this one got the lowest score, but it was also due to the ordering of the eating of the team. So our best score right now is 76 billion, which is really good. But what can we do to improve this? This was really good. This was our best, right? 76 billion. And it was with this formation. Main thruster in front of the Harak for the energy generation. I think that makes a lot of sense, because actually in the end, having that energy generation on him from the Crimson contract is more valuable than the early game, like the early 45 seconds attack charms onto him from Rainier. So it makes sense to me to have it like this. Okay, I'm going to retry this team. We're going to retry this team, and I want to see like what went wrong, what can we try to improve for this team. Finally, we could try Verdant Spell, but I just can't see how that could be better. Also, we don't even have the optimal charms for Harak. We have a completely broken set onto him. Once we can get Butcher Charms onto him, it's going to be even crazier, the damage output of this team. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, Mikola is in the perfect position. And if we can eat the Frester Illusion first, yeah, this is just perfect. I can't see how this could be better. Because also then what happens is we end up killing the Frester Illusion again before killing the Mikola, which is again perfect because she can keep buffing up haste for your team. And even if we kill the Mikola here, it wouldn't even be that bad. Yeah, we do kill the Mikola here, and the Frester and Illusion are alive. Yeah, they don't have the buff stack of the Mikola, like Combat Fury, for example, the Frester. So once we eat Mikola, she's gone for good. She's not providing the Curse Sphere buff anymore. Now in this position, we should eat the Illusion Frester, which is again fine. Like, the optimal order would be eat the Illusion, then eat the Illusion again, and then eat the Mikola. Like, that would be the best, but I think, because I think that haste buff is more valuable than the Frester or the Frester's Illusion. But this is fine too. This should also get, again, a good score, and it seems pretty consistent, this team. The only, like, RNG factor of it is how the HP ratio of all of your allies and the order that he will eat them in. Okay. But this is looking good. Like, Talene also has some potential uses in NECRODRAKON. Maybe there's some ideas with Talene. But for right now, I'm not going to do more testing. When he comes out, when Harak comes out on global server, people are going to do a lot of testing and maybe figure out the best comp. So I'm going to leave some attempts, like, on Now's account to try those teams. But 76.6 billion, honestly, this is a really solid run. Huge damage from Harak and Lily May, because they have that movement effect, which will dispel the debuffs from the NECRODRAKON boss. Frester hardly deals anything, and that's why he's just basically good to eat for the Harak. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. But it does show you that Harak is most likely going to be the best in slot hero for NECRODRAKON. He's already the best for Skyclops, and we're going to have to see for how many other bosses he can be the best in. But the thing is, for NECRODRAKON, Smokey, Ludovic, their damage is heavily, for Esther, all of their damage is heavily reduced, and so that is the thing which is limiting those heroes in NECRODRAKON and allowing Harak to do the best. But this is an amazing team. So let me know what you guys think about this team. I'll see you guys in the next video, and then thank you for watching. And until the next video, guys, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.